Testing on a small number of people has been underway in Russia for less than 2 months, and there's been no scientific data made public on any of it. Nonetheless, from Vladimir Putin today, a stunner. Russia, he said, has approved the first vaccine for the coronavirus infection. Nicknamed Sputnik-V for Sputnik vaccine, after the Russian space satellite that in 1957 beat the world into orbit. Russia even put out this video today referencing the namesake. But there are myriad questions and concerns already. A vaccine so quickly and from a country notorious for propaganda and deception has many worrying. Not only does it work, but is it safe? The vaccine's been checked, said Putin, adding, one of my own daughters was subject to the vaccine. She feels well. If it's the real deal, what a breakthrough. With the pandemic still well out of control on this planet, especially in America, Russian officials said today the world is already lining up for Sputnik. 24 countries, including some companies in the U.S., are said to be interested.
We already received tentative interest and preliminary requests for 1 billion doses of Russian vaccine.
The World Health Organization is watching with keen interest. But from Assistant Director Jarbas Barbosa today, a caution. The WHO, he said, can't recommend the vaccine until it's analyzed all the information and data. So has Russia really won the race on this? Mass production of Sputnik is set to begin next month, with shipments by October. Still, critical testing continues. Phase 3 trials with tens of thousands of people are set to begin tomorrow. Paul Hunter, CBC News, Washington.
So with data behind the vaccine being clear as mud, let's bring in infectious diseases specialist Dr. Isaac Bogosh. So Dr. Bogosh, no data means we know nothing. But in your mind, what is the potential harm here?
There's a few. The first is that we don't really have a good understanding of what the safety profile is. So it's not quite clear what the common or uncommon side effects of the vaccine are going to be. There's no real understanding about what the benefits of the vaccine are. We don't have any idea if it actually works. And the third is a loss of trust in public health. If this goes sideways, certainly there can be mistrust in public health, which can have ripple effects well beyond COVID-19. They really are playing a game of Russian roulette.
Okay, sure, fair enough. But let me ask you this. Does Russia have the capacity to develop an effective vaccine this quickly?
Yeah, absolutely. There's tremendous capacity in the country. They have phenomenal scientists, and they have the infrastructure to do so. But you really have to have the phase 3 clinical trials to really have a better understanding of the vaccine before you start integrating this into community vaccination programs.
All right, Dr. Bogosh, it was good to talk to you. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.